Christmas, Goliath.
Merry Christmas to you, brother. And to you, brother. Merry Christmas to all of y'all.
Hey, fellas. He thinks he's Santa Claus.
You don't look like Santa Claus.
Yeah, but fellas, he's got a bag full of presents.
I'm Reverend Leroy from the Church of What's Happening Now. See, right back there on the front of the store there. And I don't dig what's happening now. This is very shaky. I don't dig this at all.
Hand it over, Rev.
Shame on you, brother. You cats crazy? This is Christmas Eve. Where's your peace on earth? Your goodwill toward men? Shame, brother! Shame, shame, shame.
Rev, we're taking your bag.
Before you take my bag, brother, don't forget what happened to Ebenezer Scrooge. Who? Ebenezer Scrooge. Old Jive Ebenezer. Scrooge was mean, stingy, rotten. All he thought about was himself, like you guys.
I like him.
I don't care. Sit down now, and I'll tell you what happened. Sit down, and I'll tell you what happened to old Jive Scrooge. You look a lot like him. One evening, old Jive Scrooge was laying there in the bed, laughing at the people he'd cheated all year. The wind started to blow. It was a small wind. Windows began to rattle, 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 rattle. And the clock struck one, the old famous bing bong. And all of a sudden, there stood a ghost. Can I have a The ghost said, I'm gonna take you on a trip into the past. And all of a sudden, Scrooge and the ghost were floating. They floated back into the past. They floated to the right. They floated to the left. Floated back into the past. And the ghost showed Scrooge himself as a kid. And he said, look at you. You are a jive kid. Said your mother used to take in people's washing and you used to sell it. The ghost was gone. Then the clock struck two, the old famous bing bong. And there stood another ghost. Can I have another? Very good, very good. I think I signed you all up. The ghost said, I'm the ghost of Christmas present. And I'm going to take you on a trip into the present. And Scrooge and the ghost floated. Yes, they floated to the right.
They floated to the right.
They floated to the left.
They floated to the left.
They floated to the side some.
They floated to the side some.
Then they heard a box crack. And they floated right over to Bob Cratchit's house. Cratchit lived in a box. Cratchit worked for Scrooge. Worked like a dog. All Scrooge paid him was $1 a week. They didn't have unions in those days. As Scrooge and the ghost looked in the window, Cratchit and his family were sitting down to Christmas dinner. They were eating shoelaces. The ghost said, what you see is all they got. The ghost said he can't even afford a turkey for Christmas. Cratchit's son, Tiny Tim, was singing.
You call that singing?
Oh, he didn't have a ukulele then. He was going to break you, just trying to get started. Hadn't even met Miss Vicky yet. And the ghost was gone. And the clock struck 3 on the old famous bing bong. And there stood a lady ghost. Fine-looking lady ghost. Sharp lady ghost. Well, in the future, they're going to take over everything. Yeah, for the lady ghost. Woo, come on, lady ghost. And she came down in the room there, and she said, I'm the ghost of Christmas future. Woo, said I wasn't supposed to come until next year, but the way you're acting, you're not going to be here next year. Said, you're in a lot of trouble, honey. Let me show you something. And Scrooge and the ghost were floating. They floated to the right.
They floated to the right.
They floated to the left.
They floated to the left.
And they floated up the steps.
And they floated up the steps.
Then back down the steps.
Then back down the steps.
Leaped an old bag that was laying in the street. They floated over to a graveyard. cold, damp, dark, dank, dirty, dinky graveyard. The ghost showed Scrooge a stone there. And the stone says, "Here lies jive, mean, rotten, dirty, don't nobody like him, Ebenezer Scrooge." That's what it said on the stone. Scrooge was afraid, and he begged for another chance. He said, "Ghost, please give me another chance. I'll straighten up and float right." Sometimes you can try too hard, you know? And the ghost said, "Only if you promise to be fair with your fellow man. This is your last chance." Then Scrooge found himself back in his room. And as he went to climb into bed, there was another ghost laying there in the bed. No offense, brother. There was another ghost laying there in the bed. And Scrooge said, "This is my bed." And the ghost said, "There you go, being mean and stingy again." So Scrooge slept on the floor. Next morning when he got up, he felt good. He rushed over to Bob Cratchit's house and gave him a raise. Even bought Tiny Tim a ukulele. Scrooge had love.
Love.
Scrooge had Christmas.
Christmas.
He was happy.
Happy.
So happy he started dancing in the street.
Dancing.
And got run over by Bob Cratchit's new car. The moral of the story is, if you wait too long to mend your ways, forget it. Now, I hope you all have learned something from that.
We're gonna mend our ways right now.
Use this, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I guess the most decent thing would do would be to help me deliver these toys to the kids in the neighborhood.
All right, you got it.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry